basket is in your honey water. Pitch is our Lord. The outspring of a body, wheresoever they look at, all those who are they dwelling with. Guide and protect and bless them this hour, Master. Not forgetting the staff I bring before you, each and every one of them. Those who are traveling in bus, I for traveling mercy and safe arrival for each and every one this morning, Lord. Father God, remember that radio station, the Fokana, the Bonding Center, the Chasla, the door, the entering of the gap, the surrounding of the yard. Keep that place safe night and day, shutting Satan chain towards that building, this our blessed Lord. Father God, remember your children, Lord. We are your sheep in the pasture. You know each and every one of us by our different voices. You say, Rock of Ages, clear for us, and let we hide ourselves in thee. And let our water run the blood, and by the wound inside this flow, this our blessed Lord. Remember the nation again, Lord. Remember the nation, pass by the different home. Not forgetting Miss Jacob, I bring before you, not she alone, Lord, but each and every one of them in that home. Remember Miss Matterson, I bring before you, for the pass by Carrickle, and again this our Lord. Remember she home of her board, remember the offspring of the body, remember she companion and friend. Remember them, this our blessed Lord, not forgetting Miss Job, and for the many others, I cannot name them one by one, but Master, you are acquainted to each and every one of your children, my God and my King. Remember your children, Lord. Guide and protect, eyes of faith and eyes of mercy. Help them, this our blessed Lord, if thou be so pleased. Bless them, it might be small as a mustard seed, but show the blessing unto each and every heart. My village and my people, this our blessed Lord. As you taught the disciple to say, Our Father which art in heaven, holy be thy name, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us the days our daily bread. And forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from all evil. For thy is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen and amen. Thank you, Lord. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Pleasant day.
You too.
All right.
All right, bye. Let me say good morning to Basekai inside of London, England. First person to text me every morning. Salinums, good morning. Mr. Francis, good morning to you as well. Kit Sylvan, good morning. It's a lovely Wednesday. 9 minutes past 7 o'clock my time inside of the studios of Real FM. Southly, good morning as well. Caroline and family, I can't forget you guys. Good morning, good morning.
With everybody.
I got some folks inside of London locking it down again. Uncle Jaxie and the whole squad, big up. What time is it now in London? About 12 o'clock? Around there, sir? 11 o'clock?
No telling what. You gotta be careful.
Can't forget Noise Radio inside of Brooklyn, New York. Mr. Adrian Watts inside of Brooklyn, New York as well, locking it down.
Where you go?
Folks inside of Toronto.
Okay.
Good morning to you guys.
What you say when you're talking, you gotta be careful.
Wendy and good morning. Cindy, good morning. Miss Ferguson, good morning to you. Marks Williams, always locking it down. Yeah. Hey, baby daddy, you in? Morning. Kathleen Knights, good morning. Miss Laggy, good morning to you.
I say we have to prepare to meet the challenges of life without fear. Greed and jealousy, hatred and envy, man, you have to move with care in that jungle out there. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. How you move when you're moving. Which direction you're going. You got to be careful. You got to be careful, careful.
When you talk, when you go, where you walk, what you say, when you
We also say good morning to Miss Welma. Miss Moses, good morning to you. Veronica, good morning as well. Can't forget Errol Walker.
Leave a little room for lonely.
That's why the whole of Grenada is locking it down this morning. People listening via 91.9 and 91.5, have yourselves a blessed day. Fluffy and all the rest of boss men locking it down. Let's turn up the volumes. Got a show in stores for you this morning. 12 minutes past. We're going to take a break after this.
You gotta be careful.
Broadcasting from the historical Parish Main Street, Certez, to your home, vehicle, and office. Today's hit music on Real FM.
Step inside. Immerse yourself in colors that come alive.
Color by Sissons.
Let your imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color.
Color by Sissons.
Endless inspiration. Bold expression. Bold expression.
Color by Sissons. Sissons. Express your style with Color by Sissons.
The NLA is giving you more chances to multiply your Playway winnings by adding Multi-X to your regular Playway bets to win up to 5 times more. Imagine winning as much as $1,200 instead of $240 with a $10 Playway bet by simply adding Multi-X. Place your Playway bets from $1 to $10 or in increments on your favorite Playway symbols or numbers. Then add the Multi-X option at the same value to win 2 times, 3 times, 5 times more, or free plays. With Multi-X, you must bet the same amount wagered on your regular Playway bets for your winnings to be multiplied. Grenadians, value your dreams and win your way as much as 5 times more with Multi-X added to Playway and watch your money grow. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway, St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, insect screens and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
The first word when you speak about furniture is classic. Yes, at Classic Furniture, they design and make the best in local furniture. All their products are made from the finest local wood available on island. You think it, they design it and make it to your expectations. The highest standards at the best possible price, and they also provide higher purchase for you, their valued customers. Located on Ben Jones Street in Grenville with their factory at Chantimel in St. Patrick. That's where you need to visit when looking for products made of the finest local wood. They deliver and install items at no extra cost. Your satisfaction is their mission. The extra step is taken to ensure their customers are completely satisfied. They do doors and finished kitchens, supplies mattresses, and restores antique pieces to look like the first day they were made. Hey, give us a call on 442-4645 and 442-9726. Classic Furniture, Grenada's homegrown furniture producers.
.5 Real FM got you covered.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Go right ahead.
Good morning to the nation. I'm reading from the Word of God, Psalm 134. Behold, bless ye the Lord, all his servants of the Lord, which by night stand in of the Lord. Lift up your hands in the sanctuary, and bless the Lord that made heaven and earth. Bless thee out of Zion. This is the end of the scripture reading.
All right, thank you very much.
You have a nice day.
You too.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye. Remember at 7:20 coming up, I got the weather report for you. And after that, we gon' bang.
Where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
Patricia James, good morning.
It's a hungry world out there with everybody scrum.
Deborah Laborde, good morning to you. Good morning to you. I was trying to tell everybody good morning, but you know sometimes the names are so much. So bear with me sometimes, yeah?
And there's no
Okay, vex.
what they'll do. You gotta be careful.
Anne-Marie Celestine, good morning to you.
You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking.
Good morning again, Wendy Ann.
What you
Have yourself a blessed day.
when you're talking. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
Yes, Ray, good morning, good morning. I know your day, man. 18 minutes past. Can't forget Gemma Warwood this morning.
I say we have to prepare to meet the challenges of life without fear. Greed and jealousy, hatred and envy, man, you have to move with care. In that
Miss Laboda, I was told that you're not feeling too good, so I wish you a speedy recovery and keep listening to Real FM. I hope this makes you smile.
you gotta be careful.
Dave Felix, good morning, brother.
How you move when you're moving. Which direction you going. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
Where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
As we head over to the Met office, we're speaking with Miss Trisha Miller. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Good morning to you listeners of Real FM. It's a fair morning here at the airport. Winds are from the east at 13 miles per hour. Barometric pressure 1015 millibars, which is above the mean, and it's rising. Present temperature 28.7 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity 84%. Yesterday's maximum temperature was 30.5 degrees Celsius, and the minimum temperature last night was 27.4 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, no rainfall was recorded here at the MBIA, hence the total for the month remains at 23.7 millimeters. Now the public forecast valid for today and tonight for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. The weather is expected to be mostly fair, windy, and hazy, with a few light morning and nighttime showers. Winds easterly to east-southeasterly at 14 to 24 miles per hour. Today's maximum temperature is expected to get up to 30.5 degrees Celsius. Seas moderate, waves 4 to 6 feet in open water. Tides will be low around midday and high about 6 p.m. Sunset this evening at 6:31. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 5:43. So just to recap, the weather is expected to be mostly fair, windy, and hazy, with a few light morning and nighttime showers. From the Met Office, Trisha Miller.
Thank you very much and have yourself a wonderful day.
Thank you.
All right, bye.
91.5 Real FM got you covered.
It is said, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. Therefore, the authenticity of the beverage can only be acquired in the taste. A taste which is original to Antoine de Beauregard Industries and comes from a combination of spices and local rum, which can hold its own all over the world. Woodman, a strength which speaks for itself. A taste which stands out from the rest, bottled with care, which speaks to perfection. Try Woodman today and be stunned by a flavor as never before. Let your palate savor that which is produced locally. Do not be deterred by substandard products. Our taste speaks volumes and sets us apart from the competition. You will be satisfied with every sip of our product. Say rum, say Woodman, feel satisfaction. Now that's quality.
The first word when you speak about furniture is classic. Yes, at Classic Furniture, they design and make the best in local furniture. All their products are made from the finest local wood available on island. You think it, they design it and make it to your expectations. The highest standards at the best possible price, and they also provide higher purchase for you, their valued customers. Located on Ben Jones Street in Grenville, with their factory at Chantemelle in St. Patrick. That's where you need to visit when looking for products made of the finest local wood. They deliver and install items at no extra cost. Your satisfaction is their mission. The extra step is taken to ensure their customers are completely satisfied. They do doors and finished kitchens, supplies mattresses, and restores antique pieces to look like the first day they were made. Hey, give us a call on 442-4645 and 442-9726. Classic Furniture, Grenada's homegrown furniture producers.
Step inside. Immerse yourself in colors that come alive.
Color by Sissons.
Let your imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color.
Color by Sissons.
Endless inspiration. Bold expression. Bold expression.
Color by Sissons. Sissons. Express your style with Color by Sissons.
In our part of the world, we need to be prepared for natural disasters like storms and hurricanes, even outside of the season. I'm sure you'll agree that keeping our loved ones, homes, and businesses safe is important. So, I came up with a few quick tips to help you stay safe. First, make a family disaster plan and ensure that everyone in your household is familiar and comfortable with it. Remember to add batteries and flashlights to your emergency kit. Don't be caught off guard by natural disasters. Prepare now. For more information, visit grenlec.com.
Broadcasting from the historical Parish Main Street, Certez, to your home, vehicle, and office. Today's hit music on Real FM.
You tell me candid, they too wicked, far too crooked. That is the frequent comment I hear. One-sided, underhanded, can't be trusted. This is the opinion, yes again. For their own abuses, they keep making excuses. Housing crack up over. They unleash the lawyer, set up an inquiry, just to get Kid Rowley. But they wouldn't sue the false paper screw. I don't need come close to tell them go. Hurry, pack up your bundle now. Stop fooling the people. The country taking a beating. So me plea are repeating. Go. They're like a natural disaster. Now. 10 times worse than the
Morning again, folks. Igwe.
Amos 5:24. But let judgment run down like waters, and righteousness as a mighty stream. Morning, folks. Morning, friends. Morning, fans. Morning, listeners. My family. The Real FM family. Igwe. Real expressions for Wednesday, 7th June, 2023. Political Wednesday. Grenada is my constituency, Igwe. Real FM is my parliament. I'm the people's spokesman, and I'm blessed and protected by the Ancient of Days. The discussion this morning, Igwe, will touch on scrutiny as it relates to this present administration, the importance of CBI to the economy, and the workings of CBI, MNIB persons who are at MNIB presently has indicated to me some questions to ask on their behalf. And also I have a couple of questions for Ian Django Thomas, my good friend Ian Thomas. Because you like to go in NNP meeting and things, so I could ask you. Beneficial, and I'll give some definition here before we get into the meat of the discussion. Beneficial owner is a person who ultimately has the right to some shares of a legal entity, income or assets, or the ability to control its activities. Beneficial ownership transparency reveals how companies and other entities or arrangements such as trusts are owned and controlled by the beneficial owner. The second word I want to explain to us is scrutiny. And if we could line up the clip, the first clip I sent you last night, line it up. Scrutiny is critical observation or examination. To scrutinize is to examine or inspect closely and thoroughly. So we'll be scrutinizing the present administration as it relates to CBI, MNIB, and other contracts. Quid pro quo, a favor or advantage granted in return for something. Because we go ask some questions as relates to a favor or advantage granted in return for something. You have it for me, Igwe? Is one where the present Prime Minister asking for scrutiny?
I have it.
Play it for me.
But getting back to the main point, we need to run our country based on merit, based on hard work, based on the desire and the willingness to overcome and to find solutions to the challenges that face us. We will not move forward or prosper as a people with the sole basis.
Yes, Igwe.
Yeah, I think you get on mixed up.
That's the first one you sent me.
No, man, watch your thing since last night I sent you that. As Igwe get the thing on, let's go. Check your phone in. Okay, see, we go in deep sea diving, so we have to develop the thing.
We subject ourselves to scrutiny, and we've never held public office. But those who've held public office for 38 years cannot go on the Kellon Bob show. They do not appear on the Calistro Faria show. They do not appear on Beyond the Headlines. They do not have pocket meetings and give you the mic to ask them questions. So ask yourself, when they do not wish to subject themselves to your scrutiny, to answer your questions, to meet and greet and hear from you. Why are they still coming back and asking you to allow them to represent?
Now, we heard the Prime Minister, opposition as he then was, now Prime Minister spoke of the word scrutiny and to scrutinize. And it seems to me to critically observe and examine the conduct, or to examine or inspect closely and thoroughly. So when we come here, Igwe, and some say we come to what? Try to show down Igwe. We don't do that, we just scrutinizing, because the Prime Minister spoke of scrutiny, so you don't afraid scrutiny. But you wouldn't come to Real FM to be scrutinized by us, so we have to ask the questions so persons go tell him. Now, in recent days, we've heard in the news that the Prime Minister of Grenada, Carriacou Piti Matnik, has removed his email address from the CBI website where Mitchell and Partners Inc. are agents of the CBI. And all of the explanations we give Igwe, we go tight in. So, first question, Igwe. When did you remove your email address from the company website on the CBI website? Because we need timeline. We need timeline to know when. Because here are some important questions you have to answer. So timeline is important. But it is strange that you remove your email address from the website, but you don't advise Dennis to do the same thing. So if you removing yours, why you don't tell Dennis, well, take out yours too, no? But if we hear how we go start into the deep diving. We daily boat now, we out in the ocean, we have tank and thing on the back, so we going down.
Sinking.
Now, to become an agent, a CBI agent, there's an application form on the website. Then, when you apply, you have to be vetted. That means you have to be scrutinized. Then you must gain approval from the CBI committee. The CBI committee recommend approval to the cabinet. And the cabinet make the appointment. And after this appointment, it ought to be gazetted. Don't forget that word gazetted here, Igwe. That's how you become a CBI agent. But listen this. The Prime Minister, as the song says, stop fooling the people. You take out your email address on the website. But you have to go further than that. You have to now put it in the government gazette that you're no longer an agent of CBI. Taking out your email address, Igwe, is simply not enough. Mr. Prime Minister, or some say the project manager of victimization. I don't know. That's what them say. So, Igwe, not removing your email address is enough, but listen, a beneficial owner is a person who ultimately has the right to some share of a legal entity. Income. So you still have the right for income of Mitchell and Partners Inc., which is still listed as a CBI agent. You're trying to fool the people of Grenada, Carriacou and Piti Matnik by saying you take out your email address. But beneficial owner, you will benefit from. Because what? Igwe, the man is a bright liar, they say the best liar. Igwe, anything though difficult to do, you know. Because they believe in the American style. So all you had to do is make it known that you Dennis. And me saying, mother, recuse all yourself from all your company. And gazette that you three are no longer agents. So taking out your email address is simply not enough. You still a beneficial owner of Mitchell and Partners Inc. So, here how the thing is, you know. And Igwe, that is the crux of the matter, and there the corruption is, you know. Igwe, a CBI agent are the ones that have link with investors. So, okay. You say you take out your email address. That is why it's important, Igwe, for timeline. Last year you take it out, this year, last month before. It is important because you went on some high level CBI meeting, Dubai, England, all about you go. So at the time you was on those meetings, that is the crux of the matter. Were you a CBI agent then? Because your company is still listed as one, and based on beneficial ownership, you still entitled to shares and income from being an agent. But you're bright and arguing that people don't. So you could tell them what you want. So I take out my email address. But what's about the company? And taking out email address is simply not enough. Where is the empirical evidence by Gazette that you, Mr. Prime Minister, is no longer a CBI agent? Until and unless that is done, it's just semantics. You're just fooling the people. So, Igwe, you have a chorus in a song I want you to set up for me. Because the people keep saying that. But what is mind-boggling, Igwe? Where is the ethics? Used to be preached by the National Democratic Congress. Where is good governance? Where is transparency? I don't hear anything about that anymore. All that is left is suspicion, Igwe. What about integrity in public life? So if Andre Donald, Kennedy Boodlal, Mr. Pierre, Sheldon, and them didn't ask the questions about you being an agent and you being the one to sign off and you being in cabinet, you're not going to take out your email address. But the proof of the pudding, Igwe, is timeline. When did you remove your email address from the CBI website? What time and date and which year? When you went on these two high-powered CBI delegate meetings, were you there as an agent still? Are you a beneficial owner of Mitchell and Partners Inc.? That's the question I have to answer. You know? Not going and say how Mr. Cox don't know what he's saying about him. Not hiking from Paul's to Batway. You know? The question is, are you still or just trying to pull wool over the Grenadian public eye by taking out your email address? Boss man, you know they say you're bright. You know you have to gazette the thing and let people see it by gazette that you're no longer an agent. So, Mitchell and Partners Inc. is still listed as a CBI agent. The question is, are you a beneficial owner of Mitchell and Partners Inc.? The question is simple. You don't have to go in Harvard or UTT or University of the West Indies to answer them. Are you a beneficial owner? Whilst we are to go ask Mr. Dennis Sylvester Matthew Cornwall, because Citizenship and Corporate Services Limited is still listed as a CBI agent. Are you a beneficial owner, Mr. Cornwall? ASB Limited is listed as a CBI agent, Mr. Bernard. Are you a beneficial owner of ASB? Because you see, it is important to find out, because they will try to use legal jargons and so on to try to fool the people. So my email address is not there. But if you is a beneficial owner, any business the agent firm does, you are entitled to income. So you still get making money, but you feel great that people stupidity. So I take out my email address. But you are a beneficial owner and you have to go further. You are the burden of proof is on you to satisfy the gradient public that you're no longer an agent. So there are certain things you must do. The government gazette is one. You must have something saying you're no longer an agent. And if you still leave your firm, Mitchell and Partners Inc., as an agent, you become a beneficial owner. So mutatus mutandis, you know that word, Mr. Prime Minister, is a liar. One and the same. Mm-hmm. So hear this thing, Igwe, because I like to break it down so the smallest child among us could understand. Igwe, let's say me and you walking behind your house and we end up falling into the sewer. Mm-hmm. And two of us did down in the sewer trying to come out. And the bigger pieces of feces by you, pelting it by me. Mm-hmm. All of us in shit. Yeah, so taking out your email address and Mitchell and Partners Inc. still listed on the website as an agent. The question is, are you a beneficial owner? And based on the definition for beneficial, you are legally entitled to income. You ain't say you recuse yourself. Because these are some things you must say. And you rightly say, we are to scrutinize, and to scrutinize is to examine and inspect closely and thoroughly. So on the face of it, you take out your email address, okay. But are you a beneficial owner? And this question goes out to you, Mr. Deacon Mitchell. You, Mr. Dennis Sylvester Matthew Cornwall, and you, Mr. Andrea Senbola. Are you beneficial owners of the company listed as CBI agent? Remember, the CBI agents are the one who the investors link up with. And the investors know all you have clout in cabinet. And all your friends of the Minister of National Security who gives the final approval. But the biggest of the questions, Igwe, is simply this, Mr. Prime Minister, how many passports did you as Minister of National Security sign off on for Mitchell and Partners Inc. before you take out your email address on the website? How much passport Mitchell and Partners Inc. sell? And how much money did they make before you take out your email address on the website? Because the people want to know. You see, put yourself up for scrutiny. So go on the Kell and Bob show or Carlos Shaw or GBN and tell them, because you won't come on Real FM. And you would not give me an opportunity to meet you and ask you that. Mr. Telesford, I know you're listening, so go on ask the Prime Minister that for me. Ask him before you remove his email address from the CBI website, how many passports did he sign off on where Mitchell and Partners Inc. were the agents? Simple. Mr. Tell us what you could answer that. You don't have to tell me go and ask Public Service Commission. That question is easy one to answer. And Igwe, that is the crux of the matter. And that raise quid pro quo. Because I don't come and use this definition I'm here while willy-nilly. Because quid pro quo is a favor or advantage granted in return for something. So if how much passport you sell when you was still listed as an agent for Mitchell and Partners, and out of those investors, do you expect any favors or advantage from them? They're quid pro quo coming. Because giving something to get something. So in that scenario, if they got the passport, you sign off on for the your company which was listed as that agent dead, but you take out your email address. Do you expect any favor or advantage from these investors? Because I hear all kind of community center go build in St. David's. I don't know, that was school children say how they expect some community centers to be upgraded and built in St. David's. So I don't know if it's quid pro quo. I don't know if it's when men get passport, they gain something back in return, because it's important. As you say, Mr. Prime Minister, the scrutiny thing. You don't come in Real FM to be scrutinized. You don't go on Shell and Show to be scrutinized. You don't let in Mosquito Man and Jenny Simon and them ask you questions, so I have to ask it here. And hope that Mr. Telesford, who listening, will come and tell you. Igwe. So I want to know what is this thing about. And it's important, Mr. Prime Minister, to give us timeline. And I'm calling on Mr. Duncan. Mr. Duncan, all this talk about CBI thing, you're hearing them too. You're hearing the concerns about who is chairman of cabinet, Minister of National Security, and was listed as an agent. You're hearing all that on them. So, Mr. Prime Minister, you're bright and you have sense. Where is the evidential document to prove that you are no longer an agent of CBI? You have to have some documentation to prove it. I mean, I just scrutinizing the thing, you know. Because you raise the scrutinize clause. So I'm scrutinizing it. Because I want, when I'm speaking, I want to be able to say, here is the evidence that Mr. Deacon Mitchell is no longer an agent of CBI. I want the evidential document. Because you know about evidence. You know about evidence. They say you the brightest last in sliced bread. You know about evidence. What's about ethics? Is this just corruption in plain sight, Igwe? And these are the questions. And if it is so imperative for you to remove your email address as an agent, how come you don't advising Dennis Cornwall to do same? And based on the position of Miss Sen Bernard, why do you advise him not to do the same thing? You don't care about them. Simply listen, Igwe. You don't care about them. You're trying to look good. Oh, so I take out my email address. But you still remain a beneficial owner because you have not produced any evidential document stating that you have recused yourself from Mitchell and Partners Inc. because it's still listed as CBI agent. And you still are a beneficial owner, which will make you legally entitled to income from Mitchell and Partners Inc. Igwe. GBN do the research. Because and what GBN worse than GIS. What GBN doing is GIS was supposed to be doing that on behalf of the government.
Yeah.
GIS more moderate GBN. I never see this thing. But anyway, the Prime Minister he talk about GBN in one I think for scrutiny. So GBN, I asking you please, as the song say, like a dog with fleas on me knees, begging you please do some research. Because integrity in public life, and Igwe, as we on that, because I don't want to forget, Canada ease up some visa restriction in some country. Trinidad just below us get it. St. Vincent just above us get it.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know. I don't know because we scrutinizing and asking questions.
Why did you lift it?
So seeing that Trinidad people who have to get visa again, and have the embassy who come in Grenada, so we not to people to go and get visa for Canada.
That would be a little ease up.
So I don't know if the people in Canada are hearing about the CBI gate and saying this guys on him.
I'm selling passport down here. Like
not only selling passport, they doing nonsense.
Yeah, stupid it is.
And they say how St. Kitts get the blight too. And they say how Antigua get the blight, but they say these two places
St. Lucia?
No, St. Kitts and Antigua, they say they have a CBI too. Okay. But they say the difference is they don't selling passports for Russian. Or they didn't intend to sell for Russian. And they never set up no agency anyway in Russia and Belarus.
Well, we expect some Russians then.
They say these fellas are down here, in one time they had a thing in Russian. And school children say, when the State Department speak, they say a certain man stand up and say, how dare you tell us how to deal with the CBI? What Canada and America is one.
Yeah.
You can say, oh, you could talk.
You could talk.
Cock, more kill cock. How dare you?
How dare you?
Tell us how to run the CBI. We won't give Grenada and the blight. But I don't happy. Because they see once you hold a American visa in any other country, you could have just go to Canada, but we don't have that. I don't know if it's because of integrity in public life down here. I don't know if it's because the ethics here so. And I don't know if it's because the social warriors down here hand on the mouth zip. Igwe.
Okay.
They see Andy in trouble again.
Get next loan?
But they see some man writing all kind of thing about Andy. See a man exposing Andy. He's talking about 17 years people. He's talking about 15,000. Your man say he go expose the guy. Well, I don't know Andy. Well, when the skeletons go finish, all of us are skeletons in the cupboard.
But that one they jerk.
All of us are. But if one man is to drive you up and down just during the campaign, start to talk about you, Andy. Why? And the man, I understand the man say you have to go by Dick and Mitchell for Andy again. But now, the Prime Minister want to stay in power. So he can't deal with Andy and them. So maybe, I don't know if GDB might have to find that 15,000 again. The man say he want the funds and he want it now.
A school child say GDB Brooks.
Well, the amount of money the two ministers get from GDB, Igwe, 130 persons at $30,000 could have benefited small business people. The 1.7 and the 2.2 is or 3.9, and that could have come up with 130 persons could have get 30,000 each, and you'd have a lot of disposable income in the community. So the community that thing, but when these two guys have it, the eyes always have it. Igwe. And that, Mr. Prime Minister, stop enabling foolishness. If Andy and them doing this stupidness, let them know it's stupidness they're doing.
Yeah.
Don't enable them by coming to the rescue every time. Because at the end of the day, you will reflect on him. So I don't know if he's quid pro quo with Andy and them. I don't know if he's doing that because he wants something for them.
Paul fly up in the head.
And Mr. Lennox Andrew, them people in the abattoir in Maryville, they need a little money. You see, you know how to find money. You see how they go around country.
They popular.
You see, affirmative. The people in the abattoir in Maryville, they want the funds because they might tell me to ask you for the funds. I never been to the abattoir. I don't know how you looking. Well, the man say he's long and overdue to get some funds for them, Igwe.
Name calling.
But in discussing this thing about the CBI and agent and the Prime Minister and email address and so on, timeline is important, Mr. Prime Minister, because are we to believe that your pocket full now based on the 2 CBI meetings you attend? So, like my grandmother used to say, Igwe, big river full up. Let small ravine get some now. So you could afford to take out your email address as an agent. Does it mean that you barely full? So you say, okay, you had the main course, so let them pick up the scrums. I don't know.
Or you get some type of warning.
It could be.
It could be somebody give him a warning,
But we always be warning him about that.
You listeners.
Because another agent based on the CBI sits in cabinet. Cabinet determines how the CBI run, like Dennis. And you have an envoy advisor is an agent, so the thing grimy. We go take a break and come back. So.
91.5 Real FM got you covered.
If you're looking to improve or maintain your health, look no further. We have a general practitioner right here on Main Street, Certez in the Quasi. Dr. Guerra, a gynecologist and surgeon who specializes in women's health. She offers lab tests, blood, pap smears, prostate cancer, and stool tests. We now have a portable EKG machine that gives you accurate readings by using just 2 fingers. And that's not all. If you're suffering from any respiratory conditions such as asthma, bronchitis, COPD, or seasonal allergies, we have a nebulizer machine that can safely treat these. Consultation for pregnant women from beginning to end. Surgeries, which includes hysterectomy, tying of tubes, vaginal shrinking, removal of uterine fibroids, vaginal warts, hernias, and C-sections. She also specializes in diagnostic and therapeutic DNC, abnormal bleeding. Eye testing is also available at the clinic by appointment only with Dr. Mabel Veritas Lugo. They are in collaboration with Alice Labs, located in St. George, opposite the Excel Plaza. Walk-ins are accepted. You can also call for an appointment at 423-3352 or our landline at 444-4272. That number's again 423-3352 or 444-4272. Put your health first.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, the credit union of Grenville, takes you where you want to be. Feel secure with the Credit Union of Grenville, taking care of all your financial needs, including savings, loans, mortgages, and sound financial advice. Serving you with branches on Jubilee Street in Grenville, Lucas Street in St. George's, and coming soon, our Grandstand sub-office. Call us on 442-8602 or visit one of our offices. With Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, your financial security is guaranteed.
Who
wants to save 30%? Everybody. Now more than ever, Flow understands the need to make your dollar stretch. Our new bundles can help you save 30% off your current bill. Plus, get a free speed upgrade on your in-home internet. Simply add your mobile to your current home services account and save 30%. It's easy. Sign up now and save. All on the most reliable fixed and mobile network on island. Visit a Flow store or call us at 1-800-804-2994 for more information. Flow, it only gets better. Terms and conditions apply.
The NLA is giving you more chances to multiply your Playway winnings by adding Multi-X to your regular Playway bets to win up to 5 times more. Imagine winning as much as $1,200 instead of $240 with a $10 Playway bet by simply adding Multi-X. Place your Playway bets from $1 to $10 or in increments on your favorite Playway symbols or numbers. Then add the Multi-X option at the same value to win 2 times, 3 times, 5 times more, or free plays. With Multi-X, you must bet the same amount wagered on your regular Playway bets for your winnings to be multiplied. Grenadians, value your dreams and win your way as much as 5 times more with Multi-X added to Playway and watch your money grow. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Broadcasting from the historical Parish Main Street, Certez, to your home, vehicle, and office. Today's hit music on Real FM.
You tell me candid, they too wicked, far too crooked. That is the frequent comment I hear. One-sided, underhanded, can't be trusted. This is the opinion, yes again. For their own abuses, they keep making excuses. Housing crack up over. They unleash the lawyer, set up an inquiry just to get Kid Rowley. But they wouldn't sue the false paper screw. I don't need to come close to tell them go.
No.
Cool children tell me to ask the Prime Minister Igwe if he has any interest in any CBI business in Grenada. They also tell me to ask if any CBI investor is financing any project in the constituency of St. David's where the Prime Minister is a representative. Quid pro quo, so you see a quid pro quo. And they tell me to always to ask again, if a certain CBI business was redirected from one local agent to another local agent, and if the same investor is investing in a project in St. David's, the school children tell me to ask that. So you see, the whole thing about beneficial ownership, scrutiny, and I need to talk about quid pro quo is a favor or advantage granted in return for something. So the allegation is the people are in the abattoir in Maribor want the funds.
The Brooks.
Mr. Andrew, you could help them because you know how to find money. Any calls there, you go?
Yeah, we have one on the landline. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, if all you continue to asking them people questions like that, all you going to make them people go and explode for crude oil without exports, you know.
Well, they say they know how to find money.
Yeah,
and CBI is the only place they know how to find money because they find it.
Yeah, but the thing about it, all you going to make them men go and export for crude oil without export the way because
they doesn't need export, they know everything.
Yeah.
All right, caller. MNIB. Now, we know all what happened with MNIB. What they seen, I think they was in some pension thing with surgical where they pay in part and the government has to pay part. But the information is, there's information to suggest that the government is not honoring the part in surgical, thus causing them people to not receive the pension payment from surgical. Mr. Prime Minister, Mr. Cornwall, please fix that. Mr. Telesford, you're listening, so fix that part. And the farmers who Maclean would have funds for, they want their money, it's long and during. I don't know how to find money. Fix that. Let's take the call.
Good morning.
Good morning to the panel.
Morning.
My daughter called me last night. Mommy, good news. We going and call you, she or her brother and say, let me buy a ticket to come. I say, hey, watch the thing good. She said, well, she there on Canada website and look. I said, watch it good. She said, Mommy, Grenada don't there now? I said, well, you know, you see. So that is what I'm telling you. Yesterday morning I watch on Grenada. Oh, innocent. Innocent agriculture with coconut. First time we doing that. It's like first time coconut cheap and all them things that ain't going on in Grenada. I say some of us just go to the radio station and acting like if we know come down, you know. Or we know touchdown, you know. It's like we never see this thing and them going on, you know. We coconut with product going outside there. Oh my God, that is little children and now coming Grenada. We have to stop that. So right now Grenada not in the list of getting free, getting visa. So sad to say. All right.
Go now.
So Igwe, so these farmers, they want their money. It's long and overdue. Because you're boasting how you pay this and you pay that and you pay pension and so on. Pay the farmers, man. These little farmers, that little kakada that they relying on. Pay them. Ian Django, your name calling. School Children Service Advisor in the Ministry of Youth and Sports, and is part of some company that is the beneficial owner. Is the beneficial owner of some company with some security contracts. I don't know how true it is. But our school children saying, if that is so, Ian, my friend Ian, sanitize yourself. Because Ian, corruption though has started you dating. So when you lose election, you might have some money in your pocket, but if corruption could be proved, you could be in problem, Ian. He's a fella I like.
You need the money.
I advise you, Ian. Do the thing better than, because you see, the information I'm no hard to get. The information I'm no hard to get, and there are rules where you have to say if you are beneficial owner of a company. So you can't keep it hiding. And if I are buying land, 4 parcels of land, if I are doing that, you all come out. So school children, stay woke. Igwe. It's not just, thinking, I know how to run country. Give me that clip, because let me play that clip for him. You know how to run country. You know how to run country.
So don't worry your head too much about empty treasury. We in the NDC, we have the exposure. We have had the exposure. Good? And we know what to do to find money, to look after the needs of our people. And as I have the mic, let me say, As we go around the country and we speak to our people, that's a topic that they always say to us, we go pay salary late and we don't know how to run a country. Tell them that we say we know how to run a country and tell them that we wouldn't pay salary late. All right? Tell them that affirmatively. We're not going to pay salary late and we know how to run a country.
So why the people in Maryville Abattoir to get money late, Mr. Andrew? Why? That's the question you need to answer. A school child say it's like a light shine in the Prime Minister's eye. Like how the light shine in Saul's eye on the road to Damascus and Saul changing name to Paul. So the Prime Minister might just change his name. I don't know. Because Saul, when he go to prosecute the Christian, light shine in the eye and he change his name. So you see that the Prime Minister remove the email address from the website. Maybe some light shine in the eye on some of the travels on CBI meeting. But some say he barely full up now, he barely full up already. So he could take out the name now and let somebody get. But what is interesting to know, school children say, and they ask the question, was any certain CBI business was redirected from one local agent to another agent, and the same investor is supporting projects in St. David's? Quid pro quo. You know, Donald Trump used to start quid pro quo simply means that a favor or advantage granted in return for something. I didn't write the meaning. I didn't write the meaning anyway. Quid pro quo is favor or advantage granted in return for something. So if business was redirected from one local agent to another, and that investor is supporting project in St. David's in the constituency where the Prime Minister is the MP, I don't know if it is a favor or advantage granted in return for something. I don't know. We need to ask those questions. Because he talk about scrutiny, so we need to scrutinize him. Hey, boy, the biggest fiasco out now. But before I get into that, you have two clips by Mr. Tillman Thomas and the Prime Minister, what I sent for you to. Line them up for me, please.
The one when you say you don't know about NBC?
No, send it for you today, man. Check your thing, man. You're not on the ball today, Igwe.
They're on it, man. Yeah.
Because it's important we play them, because we were going to talk about the security contracts. I don't know if it's quid pro quo or this man is beneficial owners.
An uncle first, team first.
Yeah.
Just to win an election. And we need to overcome these things. We need to provide services for our people. When you elect someone into office, that person becomes like a trustee for you. And they have to act on your behalf. Not for the personal benefits and to victimize people. What we've been seeing in recent times is more victimization. Once they identify you as not supporting a particular political party, they want to deprive you of opportunities. Brothers and sisters, the resources of the country must be used for all the people of Grenada, Carriacou, and Martinique, irrespective of your political connection. You don't need to support a political party to get on the seed program. If you fall within the category, you should be a beneficiary. We are saying to you that we do not want to see plenty of people on the seed program because we want people to earn their own living. We want to create opportunities so that you could do your own thing and develop yourselves. So we want to create opportunities.
Play that again. I don't know. When you say that, because you just speak on what's going on here.
Just to win an election. And we need to overcome these things. We need to provide services for our people. When you elect someone into office, that person becomes like a trustee for you. And they have to act on your behalf. Not for the personal benefits and to victimize people. What we've been seeing in recent times is more victimization. Once they identify you as not supporting a particular political party, they want to deprive you of opportunities. Brothers and sisters, the resources of the country must be used for all the people of Grenada, Carriacou, and Martinique, irrespective of your political connections.
Start from the top again.
You don't need to support a political party just to win an election. And we need to overcome these things. We need to provide services for our people. When you elect someone into office, that person becomes like a trustee for you. And they have to act on your behalf. Not for the personal benefits and to victimize people. What we've been seeing in recent times is more victimization. Once they identify you as not supporting a particular political party, they want to deprive you of opportunities. Brothers and sisters, the resources of...
Brother Tilly say the thing.
How he talk the future?
All what we saying, Brother Tilly, put it there. The resources of the country is for the country. You are the trustee. And the thing shouldn't be based on your political affiliations. Give me the one with the Prime Minister.
We need to run our country based on merit, based on hard work, based on the desire and the willingness to overcome and to find solutions to the challenges that face us. We will not move forward or prosper as a people if the sole basis for job selection, for promotion, for the award of contracts is party loyalty or personal loyalty. If we continue with this approach, we will be doing ourselves and the several generations of Grenadians to come a huge disfavor. And so under my leadership, I intend to break that vicious cycle of nepotism.
Your call?
Yeah.
Let's take it.
Hello on the WhatsApp.
Good morning.
Good morning, how you doing?
I'm okay.
All right. Let's say what you are.
How are you, my friend?
I'm good, man. I cook food.
Ah, that's good. I'm glad you good like cook food. Okay, listen what I have. School children say.
Yes.
That the PM went to St. David's in his constituency, and this man asked, well, was glad to see him on the ground, so he went and asked him about, helping him with a house. The person told me that the PM turned and asked the man, who you vote for? And the man said, NMP. And the PM told the man he can't get no house. So what is just playing there is exactly what they're doing, victimizing people because the people vote for a different party from them. And it's somebody that was there that really told me, what happened there. Is a family member. So this is really bad for business for Grenada. That's what I want to say this morning. Have a nice day.
You too, take care.
You look like Russia alone, we go do it.
Yeah.
You'll get some oof, oof. In my body, those talk. Yeah. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Igwe and Master Carl. What, you dropped that bomb there. Play that again when you get a chance.
Yeah, man.
Uncle Tilly. Okay?
Yeah.
Listening.
See you there?
So as School Chelsea, Uncle Tilly can lie.
No, he can't lie.
Just to win an election. And we need to overcome these things. We need to provide services for our people. When you elect someone into office, that person becomes like a trustee for you. And they have to act on your behalf. Not for the personal benefits and to victimize people. What we've been seeing in recent times is more victimization. Once they identify you as not supporting a particular political party, they want to deprive you of opportunities. Brothers and sisters, the resources of the country must be used for all
if you
people of
memorize
Carrick,
that.
Petit Martinique, irrespective of your political connection.
Yeah. Yes, Igwe.
He memorize it. He memorize it to just talk.
I don't know. Well, the man speak volumes. The man speak volumes. Yeah, you call it?
No. An expert.
It's strange.
Ministers changing the number.
It's strange that a former prime minister could utter a prophetic word. You see, in recent times, I mean, not happening now. It's about party affiliation. And if you telling the present prime minister that, because school children say he telling them who to trust and who not to trust. And if you tell him that part.
I don't find the listening Uncle Tilly right now, but he do talking. That's what I thinking. That's what, you know. I don't think they listening him. They don't want to hear that old man right now. He too old for them. Yeah. I think we are called. Good morning.
Sir. How are you?
We did.
Well, a matter of fact, the way this thing going there right now, getting an election very soon, you know. Very soon, we're getting that election. Because these people and them can't run the country. They don't know how to run it. They know how to start it, but they don't know how to end it. Understand? So rather than fear, when we can't take more, you see in Junior Revolution, the people and them could not take more. You see what happened? Take your time. God is love.
That man always saying that, eh?
Just to win an election, and we need to overcome
you
this
like
thing.
that, Igwe.
We need this morning to provide services for our people. When
Until
you
he
elect
talking good
someone
talk.
into office, that person becomes like a trustee for you, and they have to act on your behalf, not for the personal benefits and to victimize people. What we've been seeing in recent times is more victimization. Once they identify you as not supporting a particular political party, they want to deprive you of opportunities. Brothers and sisters, the resources of the country must be used for all the people of Grenada, Carrick, and Petit Martinique, irrespective of your political connection. You don't need...
Igwe, I couldn't say it good, sir. All the talk I could talk. I could not say.
You're smooth, sir.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning, Igwe. Good morning, Mr. Carl.
Morning.
I'd like to ask a question. When this
Don't want to ask a question.
The question, when did Timothy make a statement?
Well, what is important is not when he make it, you know. How relevant it is to what's happening now.
What is happening exactly, Mr. Carl? Because in one thing I recognize with this government, they speak the truth. What in the doing is totally 360 degrees turnaround. Because they speak, but they speak the truth to the public. But what they're doing is totally the opposite. It's totally opposite. And when I analyze this government, you know, like, you scratch me back, I scratch you back.
Quid pro quo.
Yeah, you scratch me back, I scratch you. You do for me, I do for you.
If favor or advantage granted for something.
For something. And I remember, I will follow up American election. I know the first or the second impeachment of Donald Trump. When he wanted the president of Ukraine or to do something to investigate Joe Biden, right? So, like, you want him to do something. So, when you do that for me, I would do a favor for you. And this is one of the reasons why Donald Trump get impeached, right? And this is the same thing that's going on in the country here. You do something for me, I do something back for you in return, right? But the same other people who work hard, these foot soldiers, that need the government to stand and to help them, they turn them back on them. So it's like when you pour your give me nothing, right? Or I could only get you to use you to do my work for me. When you do my work for me and achieve what I want, the men who are there, up there, almost high or a little lower than you stick their interest. But the poor people who go tired and go out in the highway and byway, for you to be successful to be the prime minister today, you're turning back on them. But I call upon the supporters of NDC, the foot soldiers, take it. And this is the trend and the policy of they use you after they use it and they get what they want, they turn it back on you. But I could say, when you look at the track record of NMP, I remember NMP to say, a lot of NDC people getting work. Even the minister, Dematama, used to say, and she was quickly saying that, when you win an election, it's not a matter about you only support those who vote for you. But those who vote against you, you have to reach out and help them. Because the need and the government purpose and desire is to help develop the life of people, especially the less fortunate people that they need. In every country you go, Master Carl, there is people that the government need to help. But when you look at the trend of the government, who they helping is those who have already. And who don't have a need, they turn it back on them.
Let's take a break and come back.
Yeah. Take a break. Hold on, after that call, we will take it, yeah?
Hello? Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Right ahead.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
You see this topic all you have going on there? And even the clip that all you playing? Continue playing that clip for me, please. Let we Grenadians understand what is going on. I'm a strong NNP, and I need, as NNP people, to stand strong and never give up, and let that clip teach them a lesson. Thank you.
All right. Good. No. All right, folks, we'll be back in a minute.
91.5 Real FM got you covered.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway, St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials, including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel, and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, insect screens, and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices, or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
The Pure Grenada Excellence Champion Program promotes a legacy of excellence by investing in our people, embracing excellent service, and always providing exceptional experiences. The Karakou training sessions were a hit. This time, we will be training right here on mainland Grenada. Training sessions begin May 15th, 2023. Register now by calling GTA Head Office 440-2279, emailing info@puregrenada.com, or visiting www.puregrenada.com/excellence champion. Remember, excellence begins with me. Excellence ends with all our we.
Now more than ever, Flow is working hard to keep you connected to the things that matter most. Your family, your work, and your favorite entertainment. We are also providing Flow Study free of charge so students can stay connected and up to date with their schoolwork. And because your safety is our highest priority, you can manage your account from the safety of your own home through the MyFlow app. We are here for you, keeping you connected.
Broadcasting from the historical Parish Main Street, Certez, to your home, vehicle, and office. Today's hit music on Real FM.
They tell me candid, they too wicked, far too crooked. That is the frequent commenter here. Too one-sided, underhanded, can't be trusted. This is the opinion, yes again. But yet on abuses, they keep making excuses. Housing crack up over, they unleash their lawyer, set up an inquiry, just to get Kid Rowley. But they wouldn't sue the false paper screw. I don't need to come close to tell them go, or
Great. A school child tell me, I have a friend working at Monge Hospital. She said an ex-policeman get the security contract and tell them he will send some of them home. So that means more people going home soon in the security part of things.
So it's about 3,500 now?
Yeah, about that now.
Just to win an election. And we need to overcome these things. We need to provide services for our people. When you elect someone into office, that person becomes like a trustee for you. And they have to act on your behalf. Not for the personal benefits and to victimize people. What we've been seeing in recent times is more victimization. Once they identify you as not supporting a particular political party, they want to deprive you of opportunities. Brothers and sisters, the resources of the country must be used for all the people of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique, irrespective of your political connection.
Talk book. Good morning.
Morning, and how are you?
Not too bad.
I'm so glad you're playing that clip. So at last, Mr. Tillman Thomas come out of his shell and he starts speaking. I hope all the NBC supporters, including Culture hear that clip. Especially Culture
Yeah,
it's so
man.
negative.
Yeah,
I hope he hear that clip.
Yeah.
So then he don't have to call again and talk nonsense. You understand? Because everybody is and they must remember when NNP was in power, they didn't used to watch color. They don't ask you who you vote for. Know where I live. There are some NBC supporters who still have material from NNP
A lot of them.
that they can't even use it as yet. They build a house and they still have material remaining from NNP and NBC because they passed in the village with their representative and saying who is NNP and who is NBC and pointing out our house and said these are NNP supporters. Understand? So they start censoring people, pointing out who is NNP supporters and who is NBC supporters. But I know when you hear NNP come back, the color will start changing again. And and the people that benefit most, especially in material, from NNP is NDC, you know. They are camouflaged, they're like guana. They are the ones that benefit more, you know. And now he come asking who you vote for. You don't ready yet. Have a blessed day.
You too. Bye.
Your next one?
Yeah, man. Hello?
Good morning.
Morning.
Mr. Carl.
Hey.
Agree.
Morning.
Morning. What's up, man?
We did?
I don't know if you all could help me. I could remember during the NDC, during the NMP government, when Dr. Mitchell and his team decided to move from Taiwan to China, it was the same NDC that was on the platform. It was calling NMP political prostitute. Just because they went over, because, I mean, what the same NDC? No. Seeing they going around with the Chinese. I really would like to know, Masaka, who, I'm hearing, I'm not too sure, that some Chinese representative were around St. David's with the Prime Minister. I'm not too sure on that. You know, if it's the ambassador or some other Chinese, I really would like to know. But I don't think NMP was going to bring themselves at that level. I want to believe it because Mr. Dickon and his team felt that a Chinese mightn't trust us, so we'll have to go through the constitution and show them exactly what the people need. So I don't know yet either. It's a question that I'm asking. But that is a concerning matter. I mean, I can't believe what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing, with the NBC. I could remember during the NMP time, you had a little mistake here. But I can't remember hearing NMP saying that is an NDC support. No, everybody has to eat a food. And I support that 100%. But no, it's glaring. Once they know you to support NDC or NMP, you take a vote in this country. You take a vote, you can't get work for your truck. You can't get to work in the ministry. You can't get wherever. The contractor, they fire you. That can't be right. I don't think we need that thing here this time. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that.
All right.
You don't need that. Okay, my boy. All right.
Igor, I should put this clip from Mr. Thomas is not a new clip, eh? That clip was in the last election. But the importance of that clip, one, is to show the hypocrisy in even Mr. Thomas. Because he was saying that then, but now all this thing going on which is relevant to what he was saying then, but he don't say nothing now.
Call on the WhatsApp. Hello.
Good morning, Master Carl.
Yeah.
Good morning, Igwe.
Morning.
Now, the clip that you played, a lot of people would believe, well, Mr. Tillman Thomas was speaking maybe not too long ago.
No, that was last election.
But this clip was for the previous election, okay? And what he was saying, it was referring to the opposition leader, for those who don't know. But there's an old saying, when you're digging pit and you're digging grave, dig two, because by chance you might need one.
Yeah. One living in glass house, Opel.
In one of the prime ministers, exactly, and in one of the prime ministers' meeting the other day, what he says is that he's quoting somebody, but that is a quote we know. What goes around comes around. So at that time, maybe Mr. Tillman didn't see himself as prophesying. But what he says now is the truth. It comes out to be the truth. Exactly what he says is what is happening now.
Yeah.
That is why, as a people, we have to be very careful when we're wishing bad for other people. You understand? He said so much when the NMP was in administration. Look at it is happening now to his junior NDC. He didn't expect that would have happened, and exactly what he says is what is happening. People, be careful. Be careful. Things will come back to haunt us. It will come back to haunt us. Look at what is happening. Last night when Sheldon speak about the Canada visa, Master Carl, when Sheldon started, I was so elated. I was about to pick up the phone to call my friend to tell her, well, look out, I'm coming in Canada, but one mind said, don't make the callers yet, listen, because Sheldon does put his things in parables, so listen first. And when Sheldon go out with the thing to the end, then I realized, my God, this is what is happening to Grenada. But I remember, Master Carl, that during the campaign, the Prime Minister said he would liaise with the Prime Minister in Canada to ease the visa restriction for Grenadians. He said so during his campaign. If we go back and we check, he said so, that he would liaise, he would do what he can. When he gets into office, because he was confident of getting into office, he will do what he can with the Canadian authority to ease the visa restriction for Grenada. Well, he couldn't do anything, and we all know he couldn't do anything. Canada do what they have to do. He couldn't do anything as it relates to visa for Grenada to Canada. He couldn't do anything. But Canada do what he had to do. As I say, this bat and them really shit on Grenada. This back of them really shit and Grenada. We nowhere now. We in the doldrums. We nowhere now. Just imagine Trinidad with so much crimes and whatnot every day. Visa restriction is being eased of them. Eh? I mean, come on. And only talking a pack of nonsense and this kind of stupidness and that kind of thing. It's time we stop that. Do things that would help Grenadians. Do things that would assist Grenadians. And you come in and tell me achievement in 1 year. Achieve which kind of men? Achieve which kind of men? They better stop that, eh? They better stop that. But you know what? The clock is ticking. And as far as I see, it's ticking real fast. Because, Massacre, you just started the program and you're about to close it already. Have a good day.
All right, caller.
A school child say, why ministers name have to be calling with little children?
That don't no. I don't strategy thing on them, man.
Well, a school child just takes me there and asks me that why that has to
So
be
them
happening.
not mellow, they just do too much?
Good morning.
Hi, morning.
Mm-hmm.
I never call a program in my whole life yet, but as I listen to the click of Mr. Tillman, Mr. Tillman was a real good friend. He always meet me, give me a drop. He called me, we talk. And when 2018, I go in a little celebration and Mr. Tillman meets me along by the credit union with my green jersey on me. And I'll blessed that day today. Mr. Tillman never called me again. He never give me a drop. He never say hi to me when he meets me up to today. And I hear Mr. Tillman saying that this morning. So I call this morning.
All right.
Right.
Thank you.
Just to win an election. And we need to overcome these things. We need to provide services for our people. When you elect someone into office, that person becomes like a trustee for you. And they have to act on your behalf. Not for the personal benefits and to victimize people. What we've been seeing in recent times is more victimization. Once they identify you as not supporting a particular political party, they want to deprive you of opportunities. Brothers and sisters, the resources of the country must be used for all the people of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique, irrespective of your political connection.
I know right now you may biting it too.
Yeah.
The guy needs.
Yeah, call.
Good morning.
Good morning again.
Morning.
Thanks for clarifying that clip because I thought it was a present day something.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't know that he'd have fall back in his own pit. That was a pit he was digging for himself.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't know that he would have fall back in his own pit. I would like you to clarify something for me. Is that Jude Bernard that is present, you know, with the teachers' problem there, concerning the teachers? Is he the same Jude Bernard during the NDC time that was on the scholarship there?
I can't see from the top of my head. What I could do, I could find out and let you know.
My reason, okay, I'll give you my reason for asking that. One day, he visited our church, and I spoke to him, the Jude Bernard, because I don't know how many Jude Bernard there are, but he was on the scholarship there.
Mm-hmm.
And I spoke to him concerning a scholarship for my daughter because they was giving scholarship. And he said, okay, he would look into it because she sent in many requests and she did not get answers, but scholarship was going on. So he said, okay, you look into it. Up to this day, no answer came through. I spoke to Mr. Tillman Thomas when I had my restaurant in Sotez. The office was just opposite my in front of my restaurant. And I spoke to him concerning the scholarship too for my daughter. He said, yes, he's going to look to it. Mr. Nazimbok, when they throw it out to him, Nazimbok and my brother, if you cut my brother's yellow blood, you get in, you don't get in green. Yep. You don't get in green, you don't get in red.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? He in my father's yard all the time to speak with my brother. He knows me. He knows my family. And his reply was, don't give her the scholarship because her mother and father is NNP. You understand? But thank God today, she's what she is without a scholarship from no government, whether NNP, whether NDC. And now the NDC supporter or representative asking her to come back to Grenada to help them. They sick. They sick. What she have in her brain didn't come from none of them help. Now thank God for that. Okay, you take care.
All right, thank you, caller. According to KB, call and ventilate.
Blow the fuse, man.
Just to win an election. And we need to overcome these things. We need to provide services for our people. When you elect someone into office, that person becomes like a trustee for you. And they have to act on your behalf. Not for the personal benefits and to victimize people. What we've been seeing in recent times is more victimization. Once they identify you as not supporting a particular political party, they want to deprive you of opportunities. Brothers and sisters, the resources of the country must be used for all the people of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique, irrespective of your political connection.
Mm-hmm.
I need the team song it.
Yeah, a school child, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm busy here. A school child ask him, where Tessa gone? We're looking for her on the poster. We can't see her. We see a new face. Good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
Clifford.
How are you?
I good.
Okay. I was taken back by shock when I heard the clip. And I was waiting and hoping that we get some idea. But I was wondering what. And then you come and you clearly air. Because I was wondering when I heard Mr. Tillman's voice. I was definitely taken. But sad to know that he said that at that time. I would like to know what he's saying at this time. Seeing that he said that at that time, I would like to know what he's saying at this time. Because this thing about when one party in power, the persons feel that only an MP must get work, when NDC in power, only NDC must get work. It is a truth. I have heard Dr. Mitchell on many occasions said that, listen, all of us agree that everybody must get work. And I heard him to a lot of top people in the party or in the government. So it happens. But now that Mr. Tillman is said that when NMP was in power, I am wondering now what is he saying now that NDC is in power and we're seeing the same thing that he was saying happening. So we don't pretend that it don't happen. It happens. That sometimes you never go on a first come so. You go on a political party end. But now we're seeing so much. Are we hearing so much? And Brother Tilly, my very good friend, I'm not hearing anything from him. So I'm wondering if the same words that he used before, if he prepared to use those words now, I'll be glad to hear that from him. If he prepared to use them now, because perhaps every time he said it did happen, there was a time when it happened, NMP first, NMP second, NMP third. We hear seeing and hearing now NDC first, second, NMP third. So are you saying that if NMP do a wrong, NDC have to do the same wrong? I don't know. But we in all years we've been hearing those things. But now I think we need the voice of Mr. Tillman. Not so much Mr. Nazimbok. I say that Mr. Nazimbok said what and what. Not so much Mr. Nazimbok, but it is good to hear Mr. Tillman's voice now. And for him to have a talk with the present Prime Minister. Because I don't think all is well with the present Prime Minister. All is not well. And they must be.
Why you say all is not well?
Because to me, speaking the same thing in different language. He's telling you no, and he's telling you yes at the same time. So I'm worried with a lot of statement coming from him, because if with the CDI is true, if it is true, then it cannot be a man of trust.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I say that. It cannot be.
If what is true, the CBI?
The CBI, that he is an agent. One, he is his company is an agent for CBI, however you call it. If that is true, and he said that his name is come up, His name coming up doesn't make the difference because you still a share. Once you are shareholder of the company, then you are part and parcel of it. So as far as I know, if you are shareholder of a company, you are part and parcel of it. You may not be in the executive making the laws and whatnot, but you're part and parcel of it. So I'm wondering, where are we going? And perhaps it might be time for the NMP as a team together to do what you're doing there, Mr. Carl. We need more of it. And we need to hear the voices of the parliamentarians and those matters. Because, I mean, it's hurting. What is happening, what is saying now is hurting. Every week.
All right, Clifford, I want to give somebody else a try. And to give, we're running out of time.
Thank you.
All right.
Next caller.
Yeah. Morning.
Good morning, Igwe.
Morning.
I remember during Revolution time, come just say to Bishop, you don't look for the enemy outside, look for the enemy right in the foot, because the enemy right in the footstool. And while Honorable Timothy was making that speech, he was looking at someone, but the speech that he was making at that time, the person sitting right in the footstool, right by him, and he was making that speech. So that speech deserved to the one that right now is the Prime Minister, to the Prime Minister. And I want to say, if you consider yourself as a man of moral, you cannot sit down there and watch this thing going on and you don't say nothing. A man of moral will stand up and speak for the truth and expose the weakness that is going on in the country. Once you stay quiet, that means you also involved in what is going on. You are associated to what is going on. Then you have to speak out about the injustice that is going on in the country for among the poor class of people of the country. Right.
Good. No. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Morning, Master Carl.
Hey.
The lady who called and speak about the Bernard and want to know if it's that same person that was in the scholarship desk. I don't know if it's he, but I could identify with that lady. Master Carl, I could identify with that lady. That's all I would say. What I would say in addition, thank you, Lord Jesus, for your grace, your mercy, your strength. Thank you for being my provider. I am a living testimony to what that lady would have said. Thank you, Heavenly Father. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a good day, Master Carl.
Yeah, because I always see on this radio station here, Gates, the place gonna open like book. And the place opening like book.
Just to win an election. And we need to overcome these things. We need to provide services for our people. When you elect someone into office, that person becomes like a trustee for you. And they have to act on your behalf. Not for the personal benefits and to victimize people. What we've been seeing in recent times is more victimization. Once they identify you as not supporting a particular political party, they want to deprive you of opportunities. Brothers and sisters, the resources of the country must be used for all the people of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique, irrespective of your political connection.
Also, Igwe, a school child just texted me to correct something. The teachers' union is not Jude Bernard, it's Jude Bartholomew. Yeah. So we have to make sure it's the right Jude.
All right.
Because I know how Jude getting heat right now.
Even those who are talking about realignment.
Realignment and streeting.
Yeah.
All right. What's the time now? We have 3 minutes left.
Let me see if we could get in one call.
All right.
If you're lucky.
Let me see who's that lucky caller now.
You have any?
Yeah, it takes a little while to go through. Let me see who's that lucky caller. I want to give somebody 2 more minutes. Huh? Nobody?
Just to win an election. And we need to overcome these things. We need to provide services for our people. When you elect someone into office, that person becomes like a trustee for you. And they have to act on your behalf. Not for the personal benefits and to victimize people. What we've been seeing in recent times is more victimization. Once they identify you as not supporting a particular political party, they want to deprive you of opportunities. Brothers and sisters, the resources of the country must be used for all the people of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique, irrespective of your political connection.
I want to face serious.
You don't need to support a political party to get on the seed program. If you fall within the category, you should be a beneficiary.
Give me the song.
Hold on, I get the caller. Okay. All right, caller, you have 2 minutes. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Hello.
Hello. Go right ahead.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm really enjoying that program, you know. I'm really, really enjoying that program. I'm sorry it has to cut off right now, but to be honest, let us keep focused and let us let our NMP people know that we are going to stand strong and let no one come and try to take us off from where we are. If we are strong NMP, we would stay NMP. In spite of what happened, we would stand as an NMP party. Thank you.
All right. All right, folks, have a blessed day. We're going to see you on Friday. Yeah?
For their own abuses, they keep making excuses. Housing crack up more.